Hey cousins, I am back with a 3-month update of my Sisterlocks journey. I want to talk to you guys about the unraveling. I want to talk to you about the reties. I want to talk about the costs, the maintenance. I also want to talk to you guys about my sad attempt to swim with these on. But last but not least, I want to talk to you about how I experimented with salt water to try to get these things to lock faster and the results of that. So before we do that, can you please do me a favor and press the like button and also press the subscribe button? It'll really help me out. All right, let's do it. All right, so I'm back. I had to move locations because the lighting wasn't really sitting right with me. I just moved to a new place, so forgive me for the new location, but let's talk about hair. So right now, it's actually a lot thicker at the roots compared to what it was before, which makes me happy. There's not a lot of shrinkage. Actually, there's no shrinkage at all, which I'm surprised because when my hair was loose, it would, but now it's not. I don't know if because of the braiding and banding or what that's about. It could just be my curl pattern. I don't know. It's freaky, but it kind of worries me because, you know, the shrinkage is what makes it like, helps the locking process and it's not shrinking. But it is what it is. Now my ends, as you can see, my ends are not locking at all. Not even locking, not shrinking, not moving, not doing anything. I'm thinking that, well, I know that because my loctician told me that because of my curl pattern, this isn't gonna lock at all, at least the edges. Not the edges, the ends. The ends are never going to lock, which is annoying and disappointing. But I am honoring the journey. I'm trusting the process. So with my locks, there's been a lot of trial and error. A lot of trial and error. And one of the trial and errors was using rose water every day on my locks. I wasn't supposed to wet it every day. I didn't know that. So there was a lot of unraveling. A lot of unraveling at my edges. And it was also getting like loosening up like around the roots. And it was because I was wetting it too much. So I actually rarely spray my hair with anything now. At my job, I put my hair in a bun. I have to put my hair in a bun for the uniform. So that's actually been helping me a lot. So when I take out the bun, I just, maybe I cheat. I'll do like a spritz or two. But as it comes to the maintenance of the hair, I can't complain. So one of the things I've learned on the Sisterlock journey is that not all shampoos are created equal. I have been having such trouble finding one that actually clarifies my hair and all the buildup that I didn't realize I had. So what I did first is I got one on the Sisterlocks page on Facebook. I fully recommend that page. It's an awesome community. So a lot of the ladies recommended I use the Suave clarifying shampoo. That didn't work. A lot of ladies recommended the Head and Shoulders shampoo. I got a little one because I got a little one in case it didn't work. But that worked okay. It was okay. Like it got my hair clean, but it didn't get rid of the dandruff that's in my hair. So the shampoo that actually ended up working for me was the Paul Mitchell Shampoo 3. This is supposed to be for swimmers, like to get the chlorine out your hair. And you're not supposed to use it a lot, but I only wash my hair once a week or every other week. So it's actually not that bad. It's not bad at all for Sisterlocks, in my opinion. One thing about Sisterlocks is everyone's hair is different and every shampoo isn't gonna work for your hair. Like this one might work for her hair. This one might work for their hair. None of them might not work for your hair. It's a journey. It is a journey. I thought that ladies that did Sisterlocks to talk about the Sisterlock journey was some woo-woo fancy shit, but no, this is a journey. It's a journey. I cannot tell you how much I've gotten to know my hair and what it can do. It is amazing, and I'm just getting started. I'm still trying to figure it out, but so far the self-discovery is real. It's a journey, and I love it. Okay, so let's talk about the braiding and banding. So when I braid and band, I figured out that it is better to maybe do bigger braids at the back and then in the front like right here, to do smaller braids. Because if I braid too small, like each of them too small, it's not gonna, the water is not gonna go through. If I do it too big, there goes the unraveling and the bunching and all that stuff. So I think I found a happy medium finally, where I just do the top part with smaller braids and the back part with bigger braids. And so far that's working for me. But speaking of braiding and banding, am I the only one who braids all her hair, thinks it's all done, and right at the end, every single time, gets me every time, I see one hair that decided to migrate and run away and end up by itself. This happens to me every time I braid and band. It is so annoying. And at first I would just start over again and add to new braid. Now I'm just like, just twirl it around and hope for the best. And so far, it ain't hurt me yet. So I'm just doing that. So in addition to my Sisterlock journey, I'm also in my fitness journey as well. And one of those things I'm trying to do is swim. Swimming has been a challenge. It has been a walking anxiety attack when I swim, and I've been avoiding it. And I feel like that's counterproductive, because when I got my Sisterlocks, I was thinking, oh, well, I'm gonna be swimming, I'm gonna be doing all the frolicking in the rain, and I ignorantly didn't know about all the drama that comes with it when you're first starting. So I have to give it time to mature before I do this consistently. So I went ahead and experimented with swimming by buying this black girl swimming cap, the swim turban, which was super cute. I would wear it outside. I would wear it out anywhere. And it was so cute. It was so adorable. And I was so excited. I thought I had a swimming hack. I thought I like just broke the code. And I was feeling myself. It was cute. I got in the pool and I got out, and I was disappointed because even though I had on the swim turban, the back of my head was still wet. So the back of my head got wet. The front was dry. My edges were fine, but it was the back of my head that got wet. So I don't know if I just have a big head or I didn't put it on right, but I'm not gonna be swimming for a while. I'm not gonna swim, at least not from the neck up. And I also tried to go swimming with my neck up, with my hair in a bun, and I got in trouble by my loctician because she said I didn't braid and band, and I ended up bunching anyway. My hair ended up bunching, even though I thought it was just like, oh no, I don't have to braid and band. I just gotta put my hair in a bun, like high up. It'll be cool. It'll be fine. And I'm just gonna stay right here, and nothing's gonna happen. Swimming, bunching. I had to spend the next 2 days like this. I had to do this. 2 days. Just doing this. To get rid of my bunching. It's a journey, y'all. It's a journey. I love my hair. I signed for this journey. I love my hair. I signed up for this journey. So, moral of the story. Braid and band when you swim. So the moment everyone's been waiting for. Salt water. When I started experimenting with salt water, I was researching and I was hearing some horrible like horror stories on people doing it too much and their hair falling out. So I just want to be very clear, I am not a professional, and always consult your loctician before trying this, okay? So let's begin. So they prefer like sea water or some Himalayan sea salt. I just use my salt from my kitchen in a spray bottle. And what I did, braided and banded, of course, and I just sprayed a little bit, because I was very chicken shit scared, because I didn't want to do too much, just don't want to do too much. And I just, with my braided and banded hair, just sprayed a little bit, and I left it there for about an hour, and I just washed my hair. So I noticed that when I did that, it took a long time for my hair to lather, of course. So I had to, so it made the washing a little more challenging, but I got it done, and I didn't see much of it. Was drier. My hair was a lot drier, because I have soft hair. So it made it drier, but didn't make much of a difference. So I did it again 2 weeks later, and I put the salt water in a cup because I felt like that wasn't doing much for me. So I put a little bit in a cup, like this much, filled it up with water, stirred it, got my braid and banded hair, and just dunked it in there and let it sit for like 30 seconds each braid, 30 seconds, like that. And I let it sit there for about an hour. And then an hour later, I did it again. Did it again. And before I walked in the shower, I put the rest of the water and I poured it on my roots, on my hair. Now, it turned out that was a lot better. It was a lot better for my hair because I went to my loctician like a week later and she said that there was some budding. I got budding in my hair after 3 months. A little bit of budding, not too much. I got a little bit of budding at like the middle part of a couple of the locks, like on my temples, but there's some maturing on the back of my head. In all fairness, she did say that, so she said it was really common for the nape of your neck to mature first because like all the sweat and like the salt from your sweat gets there first and hangs out there for a while. So it also makes sense why the salt water is helping my hair bud, because it's salt. It's drying my stuff up.
So from like your root to about right here, that is mature. This little area right here is mature. Then you can kind of start seeing the woven pattern of the lock again. It's not mature right there. It's not mature in this little area, but then this little bump right here, mature. Then like this one, it's mature down to about right here. This one, mature to about right there. So maturing is starting. It's not uncommon for it to start closer to your root. Now all of this, not mature. Like everything from like here down, not mature.
I'm gonna start doing this process. I'm gonna start off with twice a month, doing my salt water routine. So I'm gonna start off doing continue this salt water routine and do this twice a month. I'm gonna start off doing this twice a month because I don't want to do too much. And I want you guys to like and subscribe to my channel to see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope it'll mature faster because I'm kind of sick at this stage. I'm not gonna lie. It's annoying, but it's a journey. It's a journey. That is my mantra of this video. It's a journey. It's a journey. So with that being said, that has been my update of my locks. To summarize, no shrinkage. There has been some combinations. I had to combine my locks right at the edges because they kept unraveling. There is a little bit of budding, very little bit, because of the salt water, and some maturing on the nape of my neck from the salt water or the sweat. So it is going the way it's supposed to, I guess. Got to keep braiding and banding. Got to slow down on the rose water and just keep as dry as possible. And sooner or later, if I click my heels 3 times, it will mature. And this will get a lot easier. Please put in the comments if you've ever used salt water, and if you would ever try to use salt water for your hair. And also subscribe so you can see updates of my journey and learn from my mistakes so you don't have to do them. All right? Thank you.